We're back again with the Niche Investor Brunch, where we talk about the new listings that are in the Niche Investor Marketplace. Now, this is a marketplace where content creators, investors, bloggers, people who buy businesses. This is where we all come together and we buy and sell online businesses. So blogs, e-commerce sites, and all sorts of creative online businesses are up and available for sale in the Niche Investor Marketplace. So what we do is we just talk about them. And I am joined here with Josie Penna. She's a listing agent at Niche Investor, and she's going to share some listings for us today. So how's it going, Josie?
Going well. Thank you, Chelsea. Hello,
Oh,
everybody. Welcome. So, today I'm going to be sharing 3 websites that I have just listed within the last couple of weeks or so, 2 weeks. Here is the first one. It's justthewoods.com. It's a home niche website that has several topic verticals in the furniture category, just lifestyle, nutrition, food, and it's actually a Mediavine qualified website, so it meets the threshold for Mediavine income, and it's making $4,390 per month on average over the last 12 months. I did
very
look
nice.
up. Go ahead, Chelsea.
No, just saying, very nice. Love that. I love these profitable sites.
Yeah, it's a 6-year-old website. It's monetized in several ways. It has a domain rating of 43, so it's really well established. And if you were to try to grow the website with content, you could definitely jump into those niches that are a little bit more competitive, go for those higher competitive keywords. It has 29,000 backlinks from about 9,000 different domains, so that's what gives it its strength in Google. Over the last 30 days, as of February 15th, the site has received over 100,000 users and visitors and 109,000 sessions on the site.
That's awesome.
And I mean, I just pulled up the profit and loss sheet, and you'll see here for the year of 2022 what those numbers look like for total revenue, gross revenue of $52,690. It's very low expense, so that's great for somebody that's trying to come in and just like maintain the profile overall. I mean, I'm sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
maintain the asset overall, and it should be fairly easy to do so. Here's the website, Chelsea, if you want to talk about it.
Oh yeah. I love like the home decor kind of niche, and I love this one too because they've included other categories like some lifestyle stuff, like some recipes. So it's kind of giving people this like different options of what they could do to grow the site. If there was a category that a buyer really like connected with, you could, if you wanted to, you could split off one of the other categories and make another site. Like you essentially have all of these different options. You don't have to. It's running very well at the way it is. But if you're coming into this as an investor and you're thinking, oh, I could just split these categories into like 2 or maybe even 3 separate niche sites and then sort of build out each one, that is an option. But you don't have to. But when I look at this site, that's what's going on in the back of my mind, how I would grow it. And I would probably split it up a little bit.
Yeah. But it's definitely performing pretty well, even the way it is, you know.
Oh,
I mean,
totally. 100% it is. It's getting over, I think, 100,000 sessions a
yeah,
month, which is way surpasses Mediavine's requirement. So this site can stay on Mediavine under new ownership. So there will be no delay, no disruption in the ad revenue. You can just take it right over, which is really good.
very nice. Very nice opportunity here for
Yeah.
somebody to grow their portfolio. Okay, so then I have another one. I'll just pull it up for you guys.
Yeah, while you're getting that ready, I'll just let everybody know if you're interested in that listing. The link will be below. You can contact Josie directly via the link or just go to nicheinvestor.com and you can make an offer. And I do want to say that some of our established listings, the sellers are open to seller financing. So that means that you could make an offer where you just pay a portion of your offer upfront and then you would pay the rest of the balance down via monthly or quarterly or even annual installments. So like a payment plan to the seller. This means that you don't
That's
have to reach out to a bank or a lender to try to get a loan. with seller financing, you're essentially getting a loan from the seller so you can buy it, you can acquire it and start earning from it now and pay down the balance over time.
That's really great. I hope to take that opportunity myself at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Being able to do a seller financing arrangement would be very beneficial for somebody that's trying to, you know, purchase something that's much bigger, but,
Yeah.
and in monthly installments. So it's really a great deal. It's really something good to consider.
Yeah.
Um, so the next website that we have is a renowned and established Pinterest brand course site. You may have heard of this brand before. They are very
Mhm.
big. They're known as pinpractical.com, one of the biggest Pinterest course websites on the market. They
Yeah.
were very popular in 2017, 2018, 2019. And over that course of time, they generated over $1 million in sales with their primary digital product. And then they
That's
have several
awesome.
other digital products available in their suite of products. Um,
As a blogger, I've known about Pin Practical for the whole time. Basically, I've been like making money as a blogger and taking these courses to grow like my brand through Pinterest. These courses, those lessons are so helpful. And I think anyone who is a blogger, like most people would know the name Pin Practical and would know the seller of the business too. She's very well known in the business. But the nice thing is her personal brand is not attached to the business itself. So anyone could come in and take over this business and just slap your name on it, and now it's yours.
I love how you say that. So, yeah, basically, there's 4 course bundles that come with this asset: Pin Practical Masterclass, the Influence course, the Advertising 101 course, and Ads That Scale, that teaches you how to use ads on the Pinterest platform. Basically, if the seller will host these sites on lead pages for you, and we'll build the sales pages that does come along with these courses, as long as the price is met, for $112,000. So that's what the price is right now for this asset. And it has been making sales passively. So in the last year, for 2022, the passive income for the sales of the courses has amounted to $16,045.45. And in January, it's also made a couple of sales as well. And you can take a look at the profit and loss sheet by just checking out the listing a little further. We'll have those updates for you also soon. But basically, it's a great site that's been set up for somebody to just take it and go do the promotion for it. And pretty much it'll probably be very successful.
Definitely. What I would do if I were purchasing this business is I would set up some ads and I would run some paid ads to the landing pages. So to the lead pages, sales pages, and just promoted pins too. And if you are taking on this business and you're like, well, I don't know Pinterest marketing. Well, when you acquire this business, you will get the Pinterest marketing course and the paid ads on Pinterest course. So you can actually go and get yourself all versed up on it and then use those strategies to then grow the business. So like how meta is that?
Yeah, it's absolutely such a great opportunity for somebody to just take something that's already been so well established, has that brand reputation, and to just like, take the existing course material and just shoot it out. It'll probably have very good conversion rates too.
It's a very interesting business and different from the content sites that we usually promote and talk about on these calls. So it's interesting to have one that is just very focused on the digital course business side of the business. So anyone who is interested in making an offer on this listing, the links will be below. You'll be able to contact Josie. And of course, like we mentioned a moment ago, if you're interested in seller financing, you can actually put your offer in and make that request that you would be interested in paying portion of your offer right now, and then the rest of it pay it down over the course of a few months or quarterly or however you want to do it. And then Josie and I will be able to present that offer to the seller and really just help you work that out. And there is no fee. So we don't charge. If you are a buyer, we're not going to charge you for our services. So use us, ask us questions, and we're happy to help you work out your offer to the best way it can be, and then we'll present it to the seller for you.
Very nice. Yes. Here to help all of our inquirers out. So, the last site we have available that I will be showcasing today is this Book Bargains site and newsletter website that's basically earning about $8,113 per month on average over the last 12 months. This
Nice.
site is approximately 7 years old. It features tons of book bargains, freebies, and KU, which is Kindle Unlimited book features, all in the romance novel, in the romance niche. So it's very niche down. Basically, the way that the site is monetized is that it has several email newsletter campaigns that it shoots out about 3 times a week. And it features romance novel authors in these newsletters. It has a feature for Kindle Unlimited releases. It has a feature for books that are currently as listed as bargains for $2.99 or less. And then it has the freebies section. So there's a lot of opportunity for these romance book authors to get a lot of exposure through the list. The website has approximately 25,000 subscribers that receive these lists. And then they also have about 2,500 book authors that have paid to be featured on the email newsletter campaigns. So basically, the time taken to operate this business is about an hour and a half to 2 hours on a Sunday before the newsletter goes out. There are new email newsletter templates that you can use to feature the latest books that have paid for their promotional campaign. If you understand what I mean, right, Chelsea?
Yep,
Did
I'm
I
following
explain it?
along.
Yes. Okay. So
Yep.
yes, the site sends 3 email broadcasts 4 times a week. I'm sorry, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And like I said, if you scroll down, you'll be able to take a better look at the profit and loss sheet for this business. Um, and you'll see that there are several sources of income for this business.
This
Basically
is
the
great.
newsletter blasts, yeah, the monthly promotions, which is another subsection of what the site does for the romance novel authors. Product sales, so there's also another section on the site that does provide pre-made concepts for book authors that are trying to figure out their next storyline, or content calendars, like how to promote their next big book release, or just courses in general on how to write your romance novel and stuff like that. So
That's very cool. There's a lot of value in the list with this listing. So the email list that comes with it. I know we do have a lot of buyers who specifically look for businesses that come with a sizable email list that then they could start promoting their own products to. And I think you said there's over 25,000 subscribers to this email
yes.
list. That's awesome.
So yeah, the readership audience, it should say there's about 24,000. And then people that have cycled through the program since since it started, there's about a list of 40,000. So the seller did mention that you can run a re-engagement campaign to those people who were once on the list to sort of resubscribe them at some point, if you
Yeah.
know how to do that. But the email software is Mad Mimi, so everything is set up in there, and it's pretty much just ready to go for anybody that does come in to run this business operation.
Love it. Well, everybody who is interested in this Books Bargains business that comes with a 24,000 email list. Links will be below. You can reach out to us, reach out to Josie directly, and she'll be able to answer any questions that you have. And again, seller financing may be an option, so you can always include that in your offer if that is of interest to you. And then it can be more accessible to get in owning this business. And before we say goodbye, I do also want to remind everybody to be on our email list because we have new listings coming out every week. And when you sign up to the email list, you can actually select the type of deals that you're interested in. And then when something like that comes across our desk, we can actually reach out to you directly and let you know before a listing even hits the marketplace. So that's a really nice kind of like insider thing that we offer. You can just go to nicheinvestor.com and up in the nav bar, you'll see a newsletter. Click on that and it'll walk you through the next steps on how to get onto that list. Okay. Thank you so much, Josie, for sharing your
Thank you,
listings
Chelsea.
this week. So good. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us again this week. We will see you next week. Bye, everybody.